Morning everyone, and welcome back to day 2 of getting our knowledge ready for our McGee and the Blackberry jam. Learning intention today is we are learning our new vocabulary from our book. The word of the week this week is style. Your success criteria is I can tell a partner what the wow word style means, and I can use the wow word style in a sentence. So keep your eyes open and your ears listening for the word style in our book today. As we read today, I'm going to use the chunky monkey strategy to help me work out what my unknown words might be. And as I read, I'm going to pause at some of the words, and I want you to have a go at using chunky monkey to work it out, and then I'll tell you the answer. Okay. Mr. McGee and the Blackberry Jam, written by Pamela Allen. Underneath this apple tree lives a man called Mr. McGee. This morning he was... I want you to have a go at the next word. Feeling. Feeling. This morning he was feeling grumpy. He'd made the porridge and it was... have a go. Lumpy. He'd made the porridge and it was lumpy. He'd put 2 sugars in his tea, then spilt the lot and burnt his knee. When he went to butter his bread, he found the butter too hard to spread. So it wasn't surprising when he said, I hate marmalade, I want blackberry jam instead. So off he went with his billy can. What does that word make? Can. So off he went with his billy can to find the blackberries for his jam. To find the blackberries for his jam. He walked and walked for quite a while until he came upon a stile. Guess what he could see from there? Black, berries, blackberries everywhere. Shouting, look what I have found, he took one leap onto the ground, so he could pick those big round berries, black and fat and big as... Have a go at that word. IES makes the ease sound in this word. Cherries. So he could pick those big round berries, black and fat and big as cherries. One by one in the billy they dropped. He liked the sound of plip plop plopped. Now while he picked so busily, behind him where he couldn't see, a herd of heifers gathered round to view the stranger they had found. When Mr. McGee discovered them there, he blurted out, I've washed my hands, I've combed my hair. Oh, come on, girls, you're not being... Oh, I wonder if you can work out what that might be. There's a word in there that is a smaller word that says air. You're not being fair. You know that it is rude to stare. He turned his back and went on. Have a go at that word. Picking. He turned his back and went on picking, and that was when they started licking. All their tongues went in and out, up and down and round about. Mr. McGee began to squirm as though he were a little worm. Stop it, please, you're tickling me. And then he giggled helplessly. Ha, 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 ho, 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 he. Ha, 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 ho, 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 he. Just like a kookaburra's song, the laughing noise went on and on. The bull let out a mighty bellow. Get out of here, you... Oh, have a go at that word. Ch-eek-e. Ch-eek-e. Cheeky. Get out of here, you cheeky fellow. The startled heifers all turned around. The bull was pawing at the ground. Mr. McGee just turned to stone. He couldn't run or move a bone. One moment he was standing. Standing. One moment he was standing there, the next he was tossed into the air. As he soared above the crowd, he just had time to shout out loud, I think the lot of you are... Have a go. Rot. 10. That ends in the word 10. Rotten. I think the lot of you are rotten. Then both his hands clutched at his bottom. He landed softly in a heap on the back of a woolly sheep. He rode the sheep just like a horse and got home really fast, of course. That night when he was safe in bed, he thought about his day, then said, I can't think what got in my head. It's marmalade I love on bread. Okay, our word of the week, style, was back on this page. And it said he walked and walked for quite a while until he came upon a stile. Guess what he could see from there? Looking at the picture and thinking about how it says he came upon a stile, it means he found a stile. And it says, guess what he could see from there? So the stile has something to do with what he's standing on. What do you think a stile might be? Look at the picture and think about what do you think a stile is? It's a tricky word. Okay, your task today is to write down or take a photo of what you think style means and then have a go at using it in a sentence and send it in to your class teacher on Class Dojo. So our word of the week, style. The dictionary meaning says it's an arrangement of steps that allows people, but not animals, to climb over a fence or wall. So it's like the steps that he must have stood up on to get up on top of the fence to see into the paddock. Have a go at using style in a sentence. My sentence is, I jumped over the stile to enter the paddock.